Good day. Quadratic number patterns. This is my very first video for 2026. So I should say welcome back. For grade 12, we are revising quadratic number patterns. I think we covered these ones last year at the end of the year, towards the end of the year. So this is just to remind you of how to deal with quadratic number patterns. So we are given this one. We are given 6, 17, 34, 57. Show that the pattern is a quadratic number pattern. And we know that a quadratic number pattern is that pattern that has two lines of differences. Ne? And the first line is a linear pattern, and the second line is a constant. So let's rewrite it here. We have 6, we have 17, we have 34, we have 57, and then it continues on and on like that. Let's look for the differences. Term 2 minus term 1, this is 11, and then term 3 minus term 2 here, that's 17, and then term 4 minus term 3, 57 minus 34 is 23. This is the first line of difference, and then let's look for the second line of difference. From 11 to 17, it's a 6. 17 to 23 is also a 6. So you can see that the second line of differences is constant. So this shows that this is a quadratic number pattern. And then getting the next two terms, we have, what color should I use here? Probably yellow. Is it bright enough? Yeah, but red is fine. I'll just use that red. So the next one, because this line is constant, so this is supposed to be a 6. 23 plus 6, what do we get there is 20. It's 29, and then we have to add these 29 and 57. It's 86. So this is the first of the two terms, and then you do the same. This is a 6 also, and then 29 plus 6 is 35. And then to get the next of the two terms that we have to determine, you add these two, and then you get the second one. That is answer for number 2. And then number 3, determine the general term Tn. We know that Tn is equal to an squared plus bn plus c. It's a quadratic number pattern. Remember quadratic equations. Remember quadratic functions. They are all in this form, an squared plus bn plus c, or it's ax squared plus bx plus c. It is still quadratic. All right, how do we determine this? We need to determine the value of a, the value of b, and the value of c for us to get that general term Tn. And to get a, your 2a should be equal to 6. And then divide both sides by 2 here. So your a there is equal to 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then for this first term in the first line of differences is 3a plus b is equal to this first term in the first line of differences. So this is equal to 11. You have the value of a to be 3, so this is 3 multiplied by 3 plus b is equal to 11. So this is a 9 plus b is equal to 11. Your b should be equal to, take your 9 to the other side, it becomes negative. So it's 11 minus 9, that is a 2. So we are saying our a is 3, and then our b is 2. And then to get c, it's a plus b plus c should be equal to the first term, that is a 6 here. We already have the value of A is 3. We have the value of B is 2. We are looking for C, and it's equal to 6. This is a 5. When the 5 goes to the other side, it becomes negative. So your C is equal to 6 minus this 5 is a 1. So this is the value of C. So we are saying Tn is equal to, our A is 3, so it's 3n squared plus 2n plus 1. And that is our Tn. That is our Tn. And then the last part of this question, is, let me change the color here to white. Which term in this pattern is equal to 162? This question, you are given the term in the number pattern, and you are supposed to determine the position of that term. So we are saying here Tn is equal to 162. This is Tn is equal to this, right? Okay, let's use this one. Tn is equal to that. So this Tn, 162, equate it to that so that you get the position of 162. We want this n. That's the one we are looking for. So that will be 3n squared plus 2n plus 1 is equal to 162. And then take your 162 to the left, is 3n squared plus 2n plus 1 minus 162. So we have minus 161. That is equal to 0. And then we have two values. We should have two values here because this is a quadratic equation. So we are saying your n is equal to, use the methods that you know. The easier one that we are used to is the quadratic formula. You can use the quadratic formula. So your n will be equal to 7 or negative 23 over 3 there. And n is supposed to be a whole number, a positive whole number. It's a position. So n cannot be equal to this. So this is NA for this one. Therefore, your n is equal to 7. So T7 is equal to 162. So we are saying 162 is a term in this number pattern, and it is term number 7. That is all for the first question.